Welcome to Mars.
All right. Well, welcome back to Mars Radio. I'm here with our next guest. Our next guest is an entrepreneur and businesswoman, owner, TV show superstar, just all around awesome person. Her name is Promise B Mae. Welcome to
Hey,
Mars Radio. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good.
So, uh, I introduced you, but you introduce yourself to the people and let them know who you are and what it is you do.
All right. So what's up, y'all? It's your girl Promise B May, the CEO and the founder of the Knicks Network. Also the executive producer of all my original content on my streaming platform.
Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna get into all of that, but so you have a TV show.
Yes.
And you're the owner. Everything goes through you.
Yes.
You're the boss.
I'm the head bitch in charge.
Okay, so there we go. So where exactly are you from?
I'm from Sacramento, California, born and
Sacramento.
raised.
Born and raised in Sac.
Yep, born and
Okay,
raised.
what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Sacramento?
Weed.
Weed.
Yeah.
I haven't got that answer yet.
It really? And I don't even smoke
You
weed.
don't smoke?
I don't smoke.
So what makes you answer weed when you're
Because Sacramento used to be called the city of trees.
okay?
Yeah, so
And you
and
think
when
it was because of those trees?
well, yeah, well, in my background, in my culture, let's say culture, yes, but we know the city of Sacramento wasn't meaning those type of trees,
Right.
but in my head it automatically translate as those kind of trees. So
Well, that's an original answer, and that's the first. I haven't heard that when people think of their home city. So you were born and raised, mom and dad?
So yeah, mom and dad, but my mom and my dad, they're not from Sacramento, California. So my mom, she's from St. Louis, Missouri,
Oh, okay.
and my father is from Greensboro, North Carolina.
But they both raised you here in Sac?
Yep, in Sacramento.
Okay.
Yep.
So when you were growing up, did the other kids around your neighborhood, friends and stuff, did they all have both parents, or were either of them just with mom or dad?
You know what? That's a good question. I think when I was in kindergarten, I had a friend. She was somewhat of a friend. She had the same name as me, and she had both of her parents, and that was the only reason why I was able to even go to sleepovers to her house and stuff because she had like a stable,
Yeah.
household. So yeah, that's all I can remember. Everybody else, I don't know.
Everybody else is
Yeah.
just pretty, yeah. A lot of people that sit down and talk with us, they either come from one parent home or like grandparents or something like that. So it's really cool to be able to say that you came from both of your parents and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And what kind of kid were you growing up? Were you like into fashion? Were you like into candy? Were you into sports? Did you like boys early? I mean, what kind of kid were you like going into your adolescent years?
So I was the kid that was always performing. So I was like the most popular kid. So in elementary, junior high, all the way up to high school, I was the most popular kid in school. And then every time you turn around, I was I was in all the extracurricular activities. So like I had no time to like fuck up. So I was I was in dance class, I was in cheerleading, I was in I ran track.
Okay.
And I only ran track because my cousin ran track. So our moms made us run track because she ran track.
Right.
That wasn't even my thing. But and then I grew up in church actually. So I was always singing in the choir, performing, praise dance, all that kind of stuff. So I've been in front of the camera since day one.
So it's safe to say the cameras are no stranger to you.
No stranger to me.
And it seems like you welcome them.
Yes, I do.
As soon as these lights came on, that smile got bigger.
No, it's so funny because my best friend, she's also my assistant. She said that the other day because although I'm no stranger to the camera, I actually am I'm an introvert. But when it's time to work, she was like, you could tell you immediately like turn on your character. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of
cool. That's cool. So it's only right for you to get into entertainment, right?
Exactly.
Why was the entertainment that you decided to go in TV or producing a TV show and being on the screen as opposed to singing, dancing, or being behind the scenes?
You know what? I like the camera, like you said, like you noticed. I just like the camera. I like being in front of the camera. And I like how I look in front of the camera. So, I'm like, yeah, let the world see that.
Yeah.
But I've done some reality TV in the past. And it's kind of funny because ever since I've done reality TV, I've been wanting to do my own reality TV show, but it wasn't until I went to an audition last year for a reality TV show to be on there.
Right.
Didn't make the cut, and then that's when I decided, hey, I'm gonna create my own show.
Right. So tell us a little bit about that. Do you want to give them any clout or whatever, and let them know which one it was, or you rather not say?
Oh yeah, no, I mean they got enough clout as it is, but it ain't gonna hurt. So I went to the Bay Area last year, at the end of last year. To audition for Zeus Network.
Okay.
And it was like October.
And who runs that one?
I think Natalie Nunn.
Natalie Nunn?
Now she has a show
Right.
on the Zeus Network.
Right.
Okay,
right.
let's make that clear.
It wasn't that show?
So yes, that was the show I went to go audition
okay.
for. So it's called that show was called Baddies West. So that's Natalie Nunn's show. Now,
and how were you treated at that audition?
Very poorly. I say poorly because we were there all day, literally. I was there specifically 18 hours
Damn.
before I was even able to audition. No sleep, no food. They wouldn't allow you to go out to DoorDash, nothing.
They took your phone?
No, you had your phone.
Oh, okay.
And you were just sitting there starving. Me personally, when I haven't had nothing to eat, I start shaking and shit. I was fucked up.
So you keep the Snickers in your purse?
I wish I did.
You know, when we went to your premiere on Sunday, I had to.
The first thing was there too.
Yeah, the first thing I had to do was get a Snickers. I had a bad attitude on the way up there.
Oh, and see, you're not yourself when you're hungry.
Yeah,
I know that's right. You smart shit.
Yeah. So I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have did that. So they didn't feed you, didn't take care of you, and then what happened when you actually got to the actual audition process?
So when I got to the audition process, so now it was a long line outside. I mean, like probably thousands of people outside waiting to audition. I was only outside for about maybe 20, 30 minutes, and then I got called in because certain people are on the VIP list. Right. So finally, but that still didn't mean shit because we didn't get nothing to eat. I was hungry than motherfucker. But so yeah, so I was in there, finally got to audition, and it was me, Stunner Girl, and a couple of Jasnice from Sacramento, and some other girls, Brett Dawn,
Jalise?
Jasnice.
Oh, Jasnice.
Yeah, Jasnice. Okay. So yeah, we auditioned. Tommy, I think she's from like Love and Hip Hop or something. Yep. The Love and Hip Hop franchise. She was a bitch. Like I wanted to slap the fuck out of that bitch, but I didn't know because it was hella weird because they was giving hella weird ass vibes. Like they would tell you like, oh, no fighting or you'll get kicked out. And then some other producers would be like, yeah, go get that bitch. I'm like, which one is it? Because I ain't trying to get kicked out, bitch. I've been here 18 hours. You feel me? So if you want me to beat the bitch up, let me beat the bitch up. But so yeah, so Stunner Girl ended up getting into it with Sukiana.
Right.
And I was right there, and I never knew who Stunner Girl was until that day.
Really?
I never heard of her before.
Even coming from Sacramento?
Exactly. So I found out she was from Sacramento. She was a rapper. She does her thing, and I was just like, oh, okay. So you can't really see it on the clips that they got, but I was like back in Stunner Girl. Like I wasn't finna let Sukiana and Tommy like jump her. Like I was right there. Like, hold on, bitch, watch out.
Stand up.
Exactly. I just found out she from Sac, so I got to put down for this bitch. You feel me? So, but anyways, so yeah, that didn't go down. But anyways, Tommy, what's the girl name? Natalie Nunn. She was feeling me. She was turned. And I got my little pink ticket. Which I know now that pink ticket don't mean shit. That's just them trying to get you hyped up because they really just did the audition, you know, for content purposes. You know what I'm saying? But
so you feel they already had their chosen?
Oh, I know for a fact now. Oh, okay. I know for a fact.
Because you've seen behind the curtain already.
Yeah. So and I know a couple people behind the scenes over there too. So now I know for a fact. But at that time, no, I didn't know. You know, so that's why I was there popping my shit. So once I found out that information, I'm like, you know what? They got me fucked up. I said, I wish a bitch would play in my face. Like, y'all really telling me they played in my face like that? Say less. So that's when I said, you know what? I'm going to start my own shit. Not only am I going to start my own reality show, I'm going to start my own network also. So I never have to go in front of nobody and ask them for a seat at their table for a bitch to play in my face like that again.
Well, I mean, that right there, that says a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right? Because most people cry about not getting an opportunity. What I really admire is you created your own opportunity.
Absolutely.
Give a little bit of advice to other women out there and shit, even just people in general, why it's important to think like that.
Man, you got to think big, bitch. You remember that little saying that was online? It was a little TikTok saying, you got to think big. You can't think small.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, I felt some kind of way when they didn't pick me. But I took that emotion and turned it into something else.
Right.
So as opposed to a lot of the girls that didn't get picked, you know, they went home and they cried about it. Yeah. And that's another thing. Not only did I create my own show and my own opportunity, I was there for 18 hours. I met a lot of girls, and a lot of those girls I met that didn't make the cut, I put them on my show as well.
There you go.
So I mean, it's just very important to be prepared. Now, my advice to people that, you know, will want to do something like I did, my very first advice will be just to do it. But in order to just do it, You got to have money in savings account. You know what I'm saying? So really be on some boss shit out here. Like, don't be on the internet talking about you a boss and you really not a boss.
Right.
Like, really be on some boss shit and really like be having money in the savings account.
Basically,
because
you're nicely trying to say you need some coins to go with that attitude.
You need some coins to go with that attitude, and I actually had the coins to match my attitude. So that's why I was able to do what I did.
And that's respectable too. And, and a lot of people are in the position to do something about a situation.
Exactly.
And I commend you for that.
Yep.
So, were you discouraged?
No.
You weren't discouraged when you got denied that one, or
no,
or did you find out it was bullshit so quick that you just got into create mode?
Exactly. So I found out it was bullshit so quick. And like anybody that know me, they know like I'm a very competitive person. Right. So as soon as I found out it was bullshit, I'm like, oh, really? So here's a kicker. So I was like, all right, they got me fucked up. They played in my face. I said, so this is what I'm finna do, right? Start my own network. So the first thing I had to think of was the name of the network. How the fuck I'm gonna name this network? What is it gonna be called, right? So what I did was I got on the internet and I Googled Zeus. I said, what the fuck is Zeus? Right? And it said that Zeus is a goddess, right? In the mythical back in the days type shit, right? So it said Zeus is a goddess. And I'm like, okay, so when you look up Zeus, it says it's like a powerful goddess and all this, that, and the third. Right. I'm like, okay, but in life in general, it don't matter how tough you are. There's something that you weak about, something that you scared of, right? So then I typed in, I said, well, who is Zeus afraid of? And it said Knicks.
Oh my goodness.
I said, say less.
You hella petty.
Say less.
You hella petty.
The Knicks network it is. Now let's go.
Hey, so y'all beefing then.
Hey, I'm on whatever they on.
So how do you feel about Natalie then? Look at me over here getting this.
Fuck that bitch. Oh. Fuck that bitch. Why? Bitch, I'm from Sacramento. She live in Sacramento. She know what's up. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see me sliding, you know, I got a big Benz. Then I got a colorful car because, you know, I got a whole nother business called the Box Detox, which is a holistic approach to vaginal health. So if you ever need that, tap in with me. But, you know, I ain't hard to find. I heard she been bumping her gums about me. So, you know what I'm saying? When you see me, are you trying to say what's up, ski? Bitch, run up.
Okay. So what sets you guys apart? Obviously, she's got more experience in it, right? She got like a head start, so to speak. But it doesn't mean that you can't catch up and pass her. What are the differences in what you're trying to do and what she does?
Okay, so back to what you just said. It doesn't mean that I can't catch up and pass her. I've already passed her because she just has a show. She don't have her own network.
Right.
She has a show on the Zeus network. Right. That's not her network.
So somebody cuts her the check. You cut people checks.
I cut people checks.
Right.
Somebody's still cutting her a check.
Right.
I cut the checks. Right. I got my own show and my own network. Right. And like you said, she's been in the game for how many years? Quite a long time.
Couple years.
And hey, I'm only 1 year in, and I'm already 2 seasons in on my own network. So I already passed her.
That's what's up.
So she could take some notes from me.
How does it feel to sign the front of the check?
Man, that shit feel amazing.
Because you know when you get paid, you sign the back, right?
Yeah,
but when you pay somebody, you sign the front.
Oh yeah, you sign the front right up under the little the amount. Yeah, it feels real good.
Feels real good.
Yeah.
Have you got any interaction or advice or just hate or anything from any other reality shows besides Natalie's? Like, have the other ones noticed?
So yeah, the other ones have definitely noticed. I mean, a lot of people from the Zeus Network have noticed.
And what's the temperature like besides from Natalie?
So like, what's the vibe they're giving me?
Yeah, what's the temperature like?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Now That's TV. It's another network called Now That's TV. The CEO of that brand of that network, he follows me. He followed me about a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I followed him back. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like took that as, you know, he sending his support. Like, I see you. You know what I'm saying? So he followed me. I followed him back. He got a couple shows on his network. And a couple girls who run those shows, they follow me. They inbox me. Girls that's on different shows on Now That's TV, Zeus Network, all of them are in my inbox.
Right.
Yeah, right. I got girls from Zeus Network and Now That's TV that's reaching out to me for opportunities.
That sounds good then. It's not everybody hating on you, right?
No,
There's going to be a couple bad apples in every bunch. But it seems like you're getting a decent amount of support from other people. What does that feel like? Because these people, they could be hating too, but they're not.
You know what? It feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because it, like you said, it just lets you know that everybody not a hater. And I really appreciate that. But you know, even with the hate, I appreciate that too, because it lets me know I'm doing something.
Hey, you definitely deserve to be on camera. You could take something and run with it. I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no,
go ahead.
No, real shit. No,
Yeah.
for real. Like the hate. Let me tell you about the hate. So here's the thing about the hate and the criticism, right? The thing is, what they don't realize, as long as you're talking, that's all that matter. As long as you are taking time out your day to take a deep breath and talk about me, that means that I'm doing something worth talking about. And as long as you're talking, you're going to start doing more research. And next thing you know, you're going to click that subscribe button. So, bitch, keep talking. I love the haters.
Hey, I love the positive energy, and I love the way that you could spin something. I mean, like, you probably ain't never had lemons before, but you probably always have lemonade.
Yep.
I just get that vibe from you. Like,
Yes.
you just flip something into some positivity, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
Tell us about the differences that you did between season 1 and season 2, because I didn't get a chance to see season 1. I jumped on the bandwagon late. I'll admit it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm aboard now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know
you got
you
my full support. But when I was there, I was hearing some rumblings from some of the people behind me. They were saying that season 2 is just so much better than season 1.
Yes.
What were some of the changes that you made from 1 to 2?
The girls. It's literally all about the girls. It's so funny because I had a podcast early on when I first started my show and my network, and they asked me, what is some of the difficult things that you're going through? But I was just starting, so I didn't know of the difficult things. And the most difficult thing is to cast the right girls for this type of show. So the difference between season 1 and season 2 is that the girls that I have on season 2 are real West Coast girls. They're real raw. They're real uncut,
Right.
like no filter type of girls.
Yeah.
The season 1 girls, they were too damn reserved. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't understand the assignment. Season 2 definitely understood the assignment.
Seems like they're on go all the time.
Oh man, let me tell you something. When we was in that house, when we were done filming and I finally got home, I had PTSD.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because I spent a lot of time in the house with the girls, and every time I turn around, I'm thinking I'm hearing my name, but I wasn't in the house no more. Or I'm thinking I'm hearing something getting knocked the fuck over, but it wasn't. I was at home. I was safe.
Yeah.
My girls, they really they did their shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
That's so funny. That's so funny. So the season 2 understood the assignment. So it just sounds like you got a little bit of experience under you, so that way you can know what to identify and what to look for.
Exactly.
Right. So for anybody out there trying to do this or do something like this, number one advice would be casting is everything.
Oh, casting is everything. If you cast the wrong one, your show, you don't waste your money.
Yeah, because it could be the best looking show, best sounding show, best lighting, best house, but it's not going to be entertaining because they're not going to do nothing.
They're not going to do nothing. And looks aren't everything.
Right.
Looks aren't everything, because like, I ain't going to lie to you. I can show you in my phone right now. I got somebody I got a lot of somebody's in my inbox trying to get on the show. And when you go to ask them, well, what do you do? Bitch, oh, so you just a pretty face? Oh, I'm cool. Who is that? Mac Dre. I'll take the ugliest bitch in Oakland. Come through yoking, Chuck E. Cheesed up. These broke bitches got me fucked up. You feel me? Real West Coast shit. It ain't about looks, and casting is everything. Fuck them pretty bitches. They ain't got shit going on for themselves.
And then, I mean, the season 2 cast ain't ugly or
oh no, I got some bad. That's what I'm saying. I got some bad bitches,
you can find them.
But the ones that ain't bad, they still was entertaining. You feel what I'm saying? But I got some bad. I got one here with me today. Shout out to Cash.
Absolutely.
But I got some baddies.
It was Cash's mama that was behind me.
Oh, that was Cash's mama?
That's who it was, and her brothers.
Yeah.
She was sitting there giving me the play-by-play.
Oh, I know that's right. I was telling you, but yeah.
So, what's next for the Knicks Network? I mean, you got the season 2 of the Real West Coast Baddies. Yep. What's next as far as the network side?
So as far as the network, so we have a reality,
and we could talk about our show later, but that's not what I'm talking about right now.
I know that's right. Hey, you already know it's up. I'm like, when I tell you, when it comes to this West Coast, that's another thing that had me real ill about Natalie Nunn, because don't come and put the West on nothing when you really ain't gonna put down for the West, because bitch, I'm really West Coast out this motherfucker.
And all the girls aren't from the West on the show.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
So don't do that. I'm gonna show you how you really do it. But so what was your question?
My question was, what is next for the Knicks Network?
Yes.
We know what you got going on season 2, and I'm sure this is going to keep going. But what is next
Yep.
For the Knicks Network.
So the Knicks Network, man, let me tell you, I can't give too much, but
Just what direction you're headed.
Yeah, so the direction that we're headed, you're gonna see a lot of your favorites. I mean, when I say favorites, I'm talking about favorite music artists. I'm talking about favorites from other reality shows. One I can talk about is Nine. I'm not sure if you know
the
her.
Spinoff, she's finding love, right?
Yep, she's finding love.
Man or woman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So she's into both. So she's trying to figure out what side she want to be on permanently.
And she's
you know
a dope artist too.
She is. She's super dope. And we actually have some really dope artists that's going to be appearing on her show.
Nice.
And when I say dope, I mean you're gonna be like this. How the fuck she do that? Well, don't worry about it. I got the sauce. I got the
sauce. Let everybody know where they can find your app, your show, and you yourself.
Yep. So fuck me, it's all about the Knicks Network. So you can find me on Instagram at the Knicks Network, the NYX Network, and then you can find us on the App Store, and the Google Play Store, and Roku and Fire Stick coming soon.
Nice.
Yep.
The website and Instagrams?
Yep. So the website is www.thenyxnetwork.com. And then the Instagram is the same thing, the NYX Network on Instagram.
All right. Yep. Well, there you have it. It's Mars Radio. It's Promise B Mae. And we're out.
Let's go.
Welcome to Mars.